Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Marco Silva has done his pre-match Huddersfield Town press conference, and he has confirmed that Everton are without a number of players for the trip by the Terriers. That didn't even make sense, but there you go. Huddersfield's trip to Goodison tomorrow. Garner is ruled out with a knee problem. Silva expecting him to be fit for the West Ham game in a fortnight's time. The same goes for Bernard, who has got a muscle injury. Marco Silva basically saying that because Bernard hasn't really had much of a pre-season, he's just picked up one of these injuries. It's only a small problem, and he's expected to be fit also in time for the visit of West Ham in a fortnight. Everton also without Yerry Mina, Andre Gomez of course, Michael Keane, Phil Jagielka's got a knee problem. So all of these missing. Richarlison suspended. So a chunk of players out tomorrow. But we still should have a good enough team to get the 3 points against Huddersfield if everyone is on their game. One player who may be included in the starting 11 is Ademola Lookman. Silva saying today that Lookman's going nowhere, as he said all the way through the summer. It's part of his plans. He said now it's up to him to get himself ready and to stake his claim for a place in the team. It's going to be interesting to see whether, what part Lookman plays. I should imagine he'll definitely be in the 18 tomorrow. He's trained today, so you'd expect him to be in that 18 tomorrow, and now there's a bit of an opportunity for him. Really he should have been starting tomorrow because he should have been up to speed with everything, but that's done now, so hopefully he can get his head right to play some part in tomorrow's game. Obviously with Richarlison missing, there is an opportunity off that left hand side. Gylfi Sigurdsson played out there the other night against Rotherham United. Sando went out there for a bit as well, so there's an opportunity for Ademola Lookman to get involved in that as well. Morgan Schneiderlin returns as well. He came on as a late substitute against Rotherham United. He is fit for tomorrow's game, and that'll be an important player to have back. Obviously with Garner missing, you just imagine that it's just a like for like swap between Garner and Schneiderlin for that game as well. It's a big game for Everton, I think, tomorrow, going into the international break. If we can win tomorrow and have 8 points going into the first international break, gives us a couple of weeks to get Gomez a bit further on, to get Yerry Mina closer to playing, to get Bernard back. Obviously it's the second game of Richarlison's 3-game ban, so Garner, these players can be nursed back to full fitness as quickly as possible and make our squad a lot stronger. We've been impressed with what we've seen in the main so far. It's how impressive can we get once all of these players are pushing for places. He's talked also today about Cenk Tosun, said he's not worried about him not scoring a goal yet. He said the goals will come. He's been very pleased with the work that Tosun has done so far this season, and I think that's right. I think Tosun's had some very good games already. All that's been missing really is a goal. Let's hope he can get off the mark tomorrow. He also spoke today about the zonal marking, and said basically that we're going to stick with it because it's what he's always done in his career. He said it's still an accountability. He talked about the goal that Rotherham United scored the other night and said it was Dominic Calvert-Lewin's was at fault really, because he's supposed to go and attack the ball. He said that'd be the same as if he was man to man. He still have to go and meet the ball, and he didn't do it. So there's quite clearly the players know what their jobs are. It's just about ironing out those early mistakes that we're seeing. But like we said on other videos this week, there's a lot of times we defend the corners properly and nobody mentions how good zonal is. So it's easy to pick up stuff, I suppose, when you're seeing it as it's going on week by week. But there's a lot of work taking place on the training ground, and Marco Silva has said he will persist with that and we will get better, obviously, the more work we do. One player that's left Everton today is Matthew Pennington. He has joined Ipswich Town on a year's loan. Obviously Callum Connolly went there last season and had a good time at Ipswich, so Matthew Pennington, who's been at the fringes of the first team in pre-season, was subbed the other night against Rotherham United. He has gone out there. He spent last year on loan at Leeds United, so he's gone to Ipswich. So we wish Matthew all the best at Ipswich Town for the coming season. And that is it. That is it for today. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It only takes a sec. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. Check out the rest of our content regarding the Huddersfield match. Check out the aftermatch stuff tomorrow as well. And we'll be back on Monday with the final word. See you later on Toffee TV.